Okay, this is Neymar, one of the best footballers in the world, while having a very respectable career. It's just that he's one of the best footballers, not the best. Many people thought Neymar would be the next big thing following Messi and Ronaldo, but he never reached the heights we all thought he would. And now he's left PSG for Al Hilal in Saudi, which arguably means this might be the end for Neymar, the end for his hopes to become the best footballer in the world. Well, that is where we come in. After moving to Saudi, Neymar has hired me as his agent to try and save his career, and our first goal is to get Neymar back to Europe. So we arrive at Neymar's mansion in Saudi, the one he was gifted in his contract. Neymar tells us, this place is nice, yeah? And we say, yeah, very nice. But I'm here to get you out of here. Neymar says, how are we gonna do that? No team wanted to sign me. We tell Neymar that to get back to Europe to save your career, you're gonna need to improve 3 things. One being your fitness and nutrition, take better care of your body. Second is your work rate. Teams need to see that you can offer more when you're off the ball. And then third, lastly, your salary. Simply put, if you lower your salary expectations, you have a better chance that a top team will take a chance on you. And Neymar says, okay, where do we start? And we tell him that we've hired a nutritionist and a trainer to help his fitness, so that when the Saudi season starts, he can show everyone a new version of Neymar. So after an offseason where Neymar has pushed himself more than ever before, in the best shape of his life, the Saudi season is about to begin. And at Al Hilal, Neymar is playing for one of the better teams in the league. But with Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, and more, who knows who will be the best team in the league this year? But the day has come, Neymar's Al Hilal debut, and hopefully the start of a new era for his career. Now in the 68th minute, Neymar plays a great pass to Salem, and just like that, Neymar has his first assist for Al Hilal, which ended up being the winning goal, so Neymar doesn't get a debut goal. But the most important thing for him is to work hard on the pitch, and everything else will come. Game number 2 is going to be the first matchup between Neymar's Al Hilal and Ronaldo's Al Nassr. Once again, Neymar, trying to be a team player, plays in his teammate, and another assist makes it 1-0 to Al Hilal. Neymar is desperately searching for his first goal, but despite his best efforts, he just can't find the back of the net. Still though, Neymar's team beats Ronaldo's team in their first meeting, and it feels like the floodgates are about to open. In the very next game, this comes true. Neymar scores his very first goal in Saudi, and it was a beautiful hit, and he's not stopping there. Later in the 40th minute, Neymar shows off his newfound fitness levels and makes it 2-0 to Al Hilal. Just 1 minute after that, Neymar officially arrives in Saudi. A powerful strike past the keeper to make it 3-0 and complete Neymar's first hat-trick in the Saudi league. This game's not over though, as Neymar picks up another assist and scores a wonderful penalty for his 4th, which capped off a 5-0 win, symbolizing that this is a different Neymar, a new Neymar. In the next game, Neymar shows that he's found his scoring touch, also his assist touch with one here, and another great assist here as well, followed by one of the cleanest volleys you will see from Neymar, which capped off another man of the match performance and an Al Hilal win. So 16 games in the season, Neymar's Al Hilal sit in first place, 3 points above Al Nassr, and Neymar is currently the top goal scorer in the league. Second half of the season starts with a first versus second battle against Ronaldo, and Neymar gets slapped 3-0. Not the best result for the team, but this did not discourage Neymar. This is a man on a mission. He continued to go on a scoring spree, carrying Al Hilal to win after win after win, cementing himself as the best player on this team, all leading to the final match day of the season, where Al Hilal have already won the Saudi league title. Neymar has made Al Hilal the best team in Saudi, and on the final match day, he shows why, and also tries to impress any European teams that are watching. But official confirmation, Al Hilal are league champions, and they spent so much money on Neymar, they couldn't afford the trophy. But Neymar wins the Golden Boot, and also Saudi League Player of the Year. So after that season, we meet with Neymar, and we tell him, you just had an absolutely amazing season. My phone has been buzzing all week. Your fitness and work rate levels have improved so much that there's a few teams willing to take a chance on signing you. And Neymar asks us what teams are interested, and we tell him that we have a perfect team lined up. So Neymar signs a dotted line on his new contract, and he's going to Serie A. AC Milan are the team that has decided to take a chance on Neymar in Italy. He now has a second chance to save his career. He needs to take this chance. And at AC Milan, we have a decent team here, but honestly, it's not the greatest. Neymar's Serie A debut comes versus Roma, his first game back in Europe, and he gets his chance for a debut goal, but it's unfortunately defended very well. He gets another chance though, but Neymar's shot goes right to the keeper, and that right there is the only chance Neymar had, as AC Milan lose 3-0 to Roma. Not the debut Neymar had wanted at all. And after this game, there's already tweets saying, why did Milan sign Neymar? That he's washed up. Reports saying that this is AC Milan's biggest mistake. Little did they know what was about to come. Neymar used this as motivation, and soon after scored his first goal for AC Milan, the true start of Neymar's second chance in Europe. And this is where Neymar showed who he is, scoring another goal versus Torino, and also having the game-winning assist to Christian Pulisic to cap off Neymar's true arrival in Serie A new Neymar. Then came his first Milan derby, in which he continued to show that he's on a new level now. But unfortunately, in the end, Inter Milan were just too much for AC Milan to handle. Neymar knows he still needs to do more than this, and that is exactly what he did. Neymar began to light up Serie A with some beautiful shows of skill and goal scoring ability, becoming AC Milan's star player. 19 games in, Neymar has AC Milan in 3rd place, much better than their 7th place finish the season before. He's top scorer of the club and also the top scorer of Serie A. Now, second half of the season, Neymar was not about to stop. He continued his goal scoring run, trying to drag AC Milan back to a Champions League spot, almost scoring this insane goal as well. That would have been insane. But with each game, Neymar is starting to show that he might be one of Europe's top players once again. With 1 game left in the season, AC Milan need a win on the final day to ensure Champions League for next season. Against Roma, Neymar got AC Milan off to a hot start with a great finish to the top right corner, but then the game ends in a draw. So is this enough to bring AC Milan back to the Champions League? And it turns out that it was. AC Milan finish in 4th place, and Neymar finishes with 33 goals and 30 assists and is crowned the top scorer of Serie A as well. Neymar has made his return to Europe, and now he makes his return to the Champions League. Before the next season begins, we meet again with Neymar, and we ask him, how are you feeling? He says that he's proud of how far he's come the past year, but he wants more. He doesn't want to be one of the best players in the world. He wants to be the best. And now that we're back in the Champions League, he says that he has his chance. Thus begins Neymar's 2nd season at AC Milan. The team looks relatively the same, and Neymar is in a Champions League group with Arsenal, Celtic, and Slavia Praha. Now, Neymar's first game back in the Champions League comes in London versus Arsenal, and Neymar will not ruin the chance to show that he belongs on football's biggest stage as he scores versus Arsenal. And he also gets a great assist as well, which led to AC Milan taking a very important point in London on the first match day of the group stage. Then versus Celtic in the next game comes a classic Neymar moment, a well-timed chip as Neymar scores one of the cleanest goals of his career. Then versus Slavia Praha, a little show of skill and an accurate finish. Neymar is proving a lot of people wrong right now. So AC Milan finished 2nd in the group behind Arsenal, just barely though, and now face Bayern Munich in the round of 16. A formidable test, but the team was up for the challenge as Milan scored the first goal of the tie, and then Neymar is played in behind and captures AC Milan's 2nd to give a 2-0 lead. Now, sadly, 2 late goals from Bayern meant that it's 2-2 heading into the second leg. In the second leg, Neymar left everything he had out on the pitch. Despite a great opening goal from Neymar, Bayern were just too much for AC Milan to handle. Bayern 4, AC Milan 3, and Neymar is knocked out of the Champions League. Despite how far he's come, more heartbreak and setbacks in the career of Neymar Jr. Real Madrid go on to win the Champions League. Milan improve 1 spot to a 3rd place finish, and Neymar comes 2nd in scoring and still has a very respectable season though. We meet once again with Neymar in the offseason, and Neymar tells us he wants a transfer, that he's 33 years old now, and he's not sure how much time he has left to play football. He wants to be in a team that has a better chance of winning the Champions League. So we meet with a few teams, try to get an offer for Neymar. Xavi at Barcelona tells us they love Neymar, but they're just not interested. And then Pep Guardiola at Man City says they can't afford to sign him. Yeah, right, Pep. But one team has shown interest in giving Neymar a chance. Neymar signs the contract for his new team, and he is heading to the Premier League. Manchester United have decided to give Neymar his first chance to play in the Premier League. From Al Hilal to United, Neymar gets his big chance. Fast forward to opening day of the Premier League, Man United versus Hull City, as Neymar makes his debut at Old Trafford. This right here could be his last opportunity to become the best player in the world. Neymar takes this opportunity and runs with it as he scores a debut goal, great shot with his right foot, and announces his arrival in the theater of dreams. But Neymar wanted more. After a great run, he cuts inside, finds space, and scores his 2nd as he delivers all 3 points to United on opening day. And hey, people are starting to take notice here. In the next game versus Tottenham, Neymar shows his passing ability as he gets a great assist to Tammy Abraham. And then as the Champions League begins, he once again puts on display that he is a man on a mission this season. This continues with multiple man-of-the-match performances against Chelsea, against Man United rivals Liverpool, and in the Manchester derby, down 2 goals at one point, Neymar scores at the near post, and then goes on an insane solo run which resulted in a 90th minute equalizer that rescued a very important point for Manchester United. Now, unfortunately, in the Premier League, United just aren't good enough to put up a title challenge this year. But when you got a player like Neymar, this new Neymar, the Champions League is always an opportunity. In round of 16, it's Inter Milan versus United, 1-1 score heading into the second leg. Now, Tammy Abraham starts scoring as a great assist from Neymar, makes it 2-1 to United. Inter then tie it to make it 2-2, but Neymar is not having that, as he scores a great solo run goal to make it 3-2. Then finally, to seal Inter's defeat, an unselfish move led to Neymar scoring his 2nd and putting Inter Milan to bed, sending United to the quarterfinals. Now, in the quarterfinals, it's Arsenal, and the first leg was 2-2. This one was gonna be intense, but these are now the games that Neymar thrive in, as good positioning in his header make it 3-3. Then a great show of skill going past Arsenal defenders left to right leads to a strike that makes it 4-3 to United. And to cap it off, one of the best Champions League goals you will see as Neymar cuts inside and puts it past Ramsdale. Oh yeah, we're not done yet. How about another one? United beat Arsenal to go through to the semifinals of the Champions League, in which they will now play Neymar's former team AC Milan. His his former teammates. Now the score is 3-3 going into the second leg. Neymar gets a half chance early on that he almost puts in, followed by another chance where the ball is crossed over to Neymar. He takes a touch, but a great save by the keeper keeps it tied up, followed by another great save. In the 53rd minute, Neymar gets his chance. Goes in a solo run, he cuts inside, aims for the right, but Maignan makes another great save. And this one was always destined for penalties to decide who reaches the Champions League final. Now first penalty is Neymar, which come on, Neymar is not gonna miss that. Benased scores for AC Milan. Rashford with a very interesting penalty there. And then a bit later on, AC Milan miss, United score, and it's up to Rafael Leao to keep Milan alive, but he is denied by Onana. And Manchester United are heading to the Champions League final. This one was very, very close. So the Champions League final is set, and it's one with a lot of history for Neymar. Manchester United versus Barcelona. With Neymar being the top scorer of the Champions League, if he can win this, he will become the world's best footballer. Before the final, we have a meeting with Neymar at his house. We tell him just one more game, that's it. And he says that he's feeling the pressure. If he doesn't win this, the fans won't remember him as one of the greats. And we tell him, hey, you're not playing for the fans. This was never about the fans. You're playing for yourself, to prove to yourself that you can become what you always felt you were, the best player in the world. And as long as you leave everything out on the pitch, you can be proud of yourself no matter the result. And thus the day is finally here, the Champions League final in Manchester. This is Neymar's chance for full redemption and to become the world's best player by winning that trophy right there that he is seeking. Now 16th minute, Barcelona out of position, and Neymar scores the first goal of the final. He's not going to let this chance slip. As 30th minute, Neymar gets in the box, cuts inside, finds space, and fires in United's second goal of the night to make it 2-0 just half an hour in. And as the second half begins, Neymar cements himself as the best player in the world with one of the greatest goals in his career, and one that sealed the Champions League final win for Manchester United. A hat-trick in the final, one of the best final performances of all time, and absolute redemption for Neymar. He's found his way back to the top of European football and once again wins the Champions League. And there's no question about it, Neymar was the best player on the world's best team. As United lift the trophy, Neymar's thinking to himself, have I just won my first Ballon d'Or? Fast forward a few months to the Ballon d'Or announcement ceremony. Thierry Henry announces the three nominees are Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, and Neymar Jr. The winner of the Ballon d'Or is gonna be Neymar. He's actually done it. Neymar has become the world's best footballer, rewriting his name in the history books and completing his full redemption in football. If you enjoyed this video, then drop a like, I'd appreciate it. On screen is a video that you might like, and as always, hope you guys have a great day.